Fasten your seat belts, ladies and gentlemen. Annie would like to introduce you to Donald N. Davidson. Hello, Annie, he said. Hi, said Annie. Nice to have you here. What up with you? He asked. Do I know you? She asked. Sure, you don't, he said. It sounded as if you thought you knew me, said Annie. I saw your profile picture and I got attracted to you, hence send you a request, and you honour it. OK, said Annie. This is why we proceed with communication, he said. Meaning, said Annie, do you represent a telecoms company? I like the way your eyes shine when you smile. I'm an office personnel, he said. Meaning, asked Annie. I work with United Nations as a peacekeeping missionary, he said. I was born and raised in Dallas, Texas. How about you? I have no idea what you're talking about, said Annie. Are you a priest? I'm a military personnel, he said. You said you work in an office, and you said you're a missionary. Yes, we're on a peacekeeping mission here in Syria. So you are a priest, she said. I'm a soldier. Then why did you say you're a missionary? I'm an office personnel, he repeated. So you are a soldier that works in an office, doing what? The filing? We call it mission while we're moving in the military camp, he said. Yes. So you do religious missionary work from an office while doing the filing for the army. Giving command and observe all protocol, he said. What on earth does that mean? Asked Annie. Where are you texting from? He said. My living room, said Annie. Oh, I see, he said. What's your profession? I work on the deep freeze checkout of my local church office cabinet, said Annie, who decided that talking rubbish was the order of the day. You sound a teacher, he said. I'm a Christian as well. As well as what? She asked. Which country are you currently? As well as you, he said. I'm not a country, I'm a person, said Annie. You said you work in the church, which implies you're also a Christian. What is your country? England, she said. Oh, I see. No wonder. You look like a queen of England. Gee, thanks for telling me I look 96 years old, said Annie. I'm a widower with 2 kids, Jessica and Nicholas. How about you? I'm pissed off that you think I look like a very old lady, said Annie, with apologies to Her Majesty, obviously. At 96, you're still very active socially and beautiful, he said. You're not old. You look pretty in your profile picture. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm never going to read all of this without bursting into laughter. How old are you? Asked Annie. You know. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Age is just a number. 56 is nice. How old are you, please? No, I asked how old you are, said Annie, not what age is nice. Just told. I'm 56 years old, he said. No, you didn't. You told me 56 is nice. You didn't say that was your age. I'm 54, or 96. This is going to be my last contract, he said, and I will be back to the States and enjoy life. Congratulations, she said. Hope you have a nice life. You're 54, he asked. I can be any age you want me to be, said Annie, truthfully. You're welcome, he said. Don't understand. 54 or 96, she said. How on earth one with dual age? He asked. My superpower, said Annie. Like said earlier, age is just a number, he replied. It certainly is, said Annie. 54 is good, he said. 96 is good as well. And 56 is nice. Isn't life wonderful? Replied Annie. You sound caring and romantic. I would like to keep the flag flying with you, if you don't mind. Which flag? Asked Annie. The skull and crossbones, who are me hearties. Keep the flag flying is an idiomatic expressions, he said. My goodness, said Annie. Who'd have thought it? This implies I would like to keep an effective communication with you. Ah, yes, replied Annie. An effective communication is always a good thing to keep. Thanks, he said. Let's propagate with it then. Indeed, said Annie. We should take cuttings as soon as possible. That, of course, went straight over our man's head. I said, I'm a widower with 2 kids, Jessica and Nicholas, respectively. What about you? I'm divorced with grown-up twins, said Annie. This indicate you got 2 kids, he said. And they're twins? Question mark. What set of twins? A real twin set and pearls, said Annie. Male, stroke make, or FF, he said. I made one of each, said Annie. Oh, I see, he said. Let progress. Do you live alone? Progress is a good thing, said Annie. Without it, life stagnates. You make me smile, he said. Do you live alone? Happiness is goodliness, she said. You're right, he replied. I'm always right, said Annie, according to my mother. Do you live alone, he asked. Define living alone, replied Annie. One person staying in the house. Alone, he said. My spirit guide dwells in the attic, she said, channeling Seraphina. The soul of my dear departed father lies upon the spare bed, she said, channeling Celia. My great-grandmother's spirit is in the wardrobe. Okay, he said. I've been known to talk to my mother, said Annie, but she tells me she lives in Guildford. Mother knows best. Okay, he said. I can see you're closer to your mum. I would like to call you on phone if you don't mind, and I will give you my mobile phone number. I don't give my number to people online, said Annie. You're welcome to call me on here. Okay, he said. What time at you? It's almost 9 p.m, said Annie. Can't hear you clearly, he said, after the call had ended, and for some strange reason, no need to Facebook, it doesn't show on here, and I'm not going to play it because they couldn't hear each other. I can't hear you properly, she said. Me either, he said. I'll try calling you. So she tried calling him. You have to answer, she said. I can't talk to you if you won't answer. Please call again. I wanted to send my number across to you so that I can call you directly. And so she called him again, and it wasn't long before their relationship took a nosedive. But he's good fun, you've got to admit. Hello, can you hear me now?
Hello.
Can you hear
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Sure, I can hear you.
Oh, well, that's better then.
Robbie?
Yeah, I can hear you a lot better this time. So where are you?
I told you already that I'm at home. I just finished my duty post, so I'm home relaxing.
Oh, right. I thought you were on a peacekeeping mission. You have to keep the peace at home, do you?
You don't understand what you're saying. What you saying?
You told me you were on a peacekeeping mission, so you have to keep the peace.
Sure.
You have to keep the peace at your house. Do you at home?
Yes, I'm a peacekeeping mission. We live in the military camp. We don't go out, stay in the camp, do everything in the camp.
So when you
That is how we do it.
So when you say you're at home, you mean you're in wherever it is you are?
Sure, we stay here in the military camp. We don't go out. We stay in the military camp.
Oh,
While we're doing the missionary work, the peacekeeping work, everything we do is do it here, right here to the camp.
and where's your camp?
I told you already that I'm in Syria. I wrote to you where we're texting.
Yeah, but where in Syria?
Hello, is that what?
I said, where in Syria is your camp?
You want to come to Syria in my camp?
No, I don't. I want to know where in Syria your camp is.
Where in Syria is my camp?
Yeah, you got it. Where in Syria is your camp?
You want to come visit here?
No, I don't.
I'm come to see.
No, I don't want to come and I don't want to come and visit. I just want to know where you are in Syria.
Oh, you mean where my camp is located in Syria?
Yeah, that's exactly what I asked you. Where in Syria is your camp?
Okay, my camp is in Halftown in Syria.
Okay, well, I haven't heard of that.
Yes, Halftown in the military base in Syria.
Okay.
You know that?
No, of course I don't. Yeah. I ain't ever been to Syria, have I?
Yes, how town in the military base in Korea.
Oh,
That is the where the military base in Korea.
all right, and how long have you been there?
How long been in Syria?
Yeah, how long have you been there?
I've been 15 years.
10 years?
Yeah, yeah.
10 years? 10 years?
Pardon?
10 years, 10 years.
I said 20 years.
How do you spell that?
I said 10.
Tent? I asked you how long have you been in Syria? I didn't ask what you were
I
living in.
said, yes, I said I'm 20 years in Korea. I'm being 10 years in
So
Syria.
you've been there for 10 years, 10 years.
10 years, 10 zero. Yeah, yeah, you're right.
10.
1 0, yeah. 1 0, correct.
All right.
1 0 in
And
Syria,
how
correct.
old are you?
Yeah.
How old are your children?
I have children.
Yeah, I know you've got children. How old are they?
I told you I have children. I got 2 kids.
Yeah, I know you've got 2 children. How old are
Sure.
your children?
How old are my kids?
Yeah, you got it. How old are your children?
Okay, huh. Jessica, my daughter, senior doctor, is 24.
It's 24.
Yeah, Jessica is 24. Nicola is just
Yeah, is
hello.
just how old?
Uh, I said Jessica is 24. Nicola is just 15.
Just 15. And when
Yeah.
were you widowed?
When what?
When did your wife die?
Where did my wife pass away?
How long ago did your wife die?
My wife died 3 years ago.
Oh, right, okay. So what are you doing in Syria and not being at home looking after your younger daughter then?
What am I doing in Syria?
Why are you in Syria and not at
Okay.
home looking after your younger daughter?
My no, not younger daughter, my younger son. I told you my daughter is 24. Jessica is 24. Nicola is 15. We
Why are
have
you
Nicola since
why are you in Syria and not at home looking after your son? Who happens
both are
to
looking out by the government. The government, the boring thing, government.
the government are looking after him? You mean he's in a children's home?
Yeah, yeah.
You've abandoned him and he's an and he's in a children's home. That's a bit mean, isn't it?
No, no, I did not. I did not. I did not about it then. After my contract is over, I'll come back to the state. Just as I told you earlier when we were texting, I said when my contract is finished, I'll go back to the state. My children are okay. Nicholas is okay. Jessica is okay.
Why
So
why
it's
is
not.
your
We're not about her.
why has your son got a girl's name?
My son named Nicholas. You mean Nicholas?
Oh, Nicholas. I thought you said Nicola.
Sure, Nicholas. I said my daughter is Jessica. My son is Nicholas. That's what I told you.
Nicola or Nicholas with an S on the end.
Nicholas. How many Nicholas do you have?
Well, I thought you said Nicola, not Nicholas.
Oh my God. Nicholas is Nicholas.
Yeah, well, I didn't.
Are you
I
talking
didn't
about
hear what
Nico?
you said.
If you want to,
I didn't hear what you said. I thought you said Nicola.
Nicholas is Mason. It's maiden
Yeah, I
name.
know.
If you want to
I've
transpose,
got that.
you want to trans.
I understand that. I
If you want,
thought you
if you want
said
to, if you want
Nicola.
to transpose, listen attentively. If you want to transpose Nicholas, you can have Nicholas. Maybe the female gender of Nicholas is Nicole.
I do not need to be told to listen attentively. Don't be bloody rude.
When both talking simultaneously, you don't understand the conversation does not go through. So that's why I said listen attentively.
I beg your
Not being rude
pardon.
here.
Would you like to rephrase that?
I said when both are communicating at the same time, that's what I mean by simultaneously. When you're talking simultaneously, you won't understand what I'm saying. Neither do I do. That's what I said. If I want to speak with you, you listen attentively. When I'm done speaking, I can listen while you are communicating.
I beg
Just
your
it's
pardon.
vice
If you
versa.
say to me once more, listen attentively, you can go and stick yourself where the sun don't shine. Do you understand
So if you
that?
understand where I understand the perception.
Right.
When I'm speaking with a little one, I use the word listen attentively. So when I'm speaking with the adult, I said, okay, listen. Is that what you want?
Yeah, well, I ain't your little one, am I?
Okay, I'm listening.
I said I ain't your little one.
Little one,
Yeah, I am not one of your children.
I know. I just apologize. I said, I just copy what you meant. I say when I want to speak with the little one, I should use the word listen attentively. But while I'm speaking with adult like you, and she said, listen. Is that what you meant?
Yeah, that is exactly what I meant because I am not one of your children.
I know you are not one of my kids. I could be big kid. You are not kid. I know the point of view you're speaking from. I know where you're driving to. I'm not being rude here. I'm just trying to explain the terminology of communication effect on you. You know, there's a communication barrier where you are speaking simultaneously. You have communication barrier. In order for you to avoid the communication barrier, you listen one after the other. When you speak, I listen. When you are speaking, I listen. That is how we avoid communication barrier. I told you let's speak or let's talk on a mobile phone. You say you don't give your mobile out. If you are speaking with mobile number, mobile to mobile, you don't communication barrier is less. But when you are speaking or talking on messenger, you know there's a signal inflation. So you can have a good flow with the communication with conversation.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm
Oh,
done.
excellent.
So how are you now?
How am I now? Oh, terrible. Me rheumatics are playing me up something awful.
Sorry?
I said me rheumatics are playing me up something awful.
Said romantic, plain or fun?
My rheumatics are playing me up something awful.
Okay. Okay.
Why do I have to say everything 3 times?
Like as I said, if we want to speak or want to communicate, we want to have good communication, we have to say it little by little, or we have to listen to one another. When am I speaking? If both of us are speaking simultaneously, we can't get a full communication. That's why I'm saying. Hello?
Sorry, I was just plugging in my device. It was going flat.
You plug fixing up your device?
I was just plugging in my device because it was going
Edison?
flat.
Oh, I see.
And I
I said
and
okay.
I only had to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
that twice, didn't I?
Well, you want to stay with your device tonight? Or play some games with your device?
Sorry, say that again.
I said you want to play some games with your device?
Not really, no.
Okay. So how's life over there? What's life over there?
You're what?
Where exactly are you in England?
I'm in
You said earlier you live in
I live in Shaftesbury in Dorset.
live in Charles?
I live in Shaftesbury in Dorset.
Live in Charles this time? No.
I'll say it for the third time because I have to say everything 3 times, don't I? I live in Shaftesbury in Dorset.
Oh, I got it. You live in the Shires and Doza.
Oh, I didn't understand a word you said there.
Okay. So
So where do you live when you're not in Syria?
I told you already in our communication, in our chat. I said I was raised abroad in Dallas, Texas. You got it when we're texting.
So that's where you live,
You
is
never
it?
gave,
So you still live in the
you
same
never
town
gave,
where you were born?
you never, your man went back from the Syria, went back to state.
Sorry, I didn't understand that.
You asked me when I was raised, and I told you when we were communicating in the
I
text.
didn't
In
ask
the
you where
text I
you
go
were
back.
raised. I asked where you live now when you aren't in Syria.
Oh, when I'm in Syria, when I left Syria.
I asked where you live when you're in the USA and you aren't in Syria. I didn't ask you where you were born and raised. Where is your
Okay,
house?
okay, my house in California.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, where in California?
You want to come to my house in
No,
California?
I don't want to come to your house. I just want to know where it is
So
in California.
I'm sorry, I can't tell you that right now because when I told you to give me your phone number, I said you can't tell me. You don't give me your phone number. That is why I call you with messenger. We got to know each other. We got to know each other little by little. That's what your slogan.
So you mean you don't know where you live in California because you haven't looked it up yet?
I never said that. I knew where I'm staying in California. What I'm just saying is that I don't give my address out to people
I didn't ask for your
because my
address. I just asked where you live in California. I told you where I live.
oh my god.
Yeah, think of a place in California. I'm sure you can think of somewhere.
No. I just told you that I don't give my address out in California. I don't give my address out.
I
I
did
told you I'm
not
in
ask
California.
you for your address. I just asked you which town do you live
Yeah,
in California. I told you where I live. If you won't tell me where you live in California, you can disappear. I ain't interested in talking to you.
that will be fine.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
And that was the end of Donald Davidson. Clearly, he hadn't thought his scam through. Hopefully, he never will. I hope you enjoyed this bit of ridiculousness, even though Annie did start getting ratty with him. If you did, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in another video.